Well, hello, and thank you so much for joining me. Today, we're going to watch Amber's live that she opened up to all of us commoners to be able to watch. This video was made by Bottle. They created a highlight reel for us so we don't have to suffer through all of Amber's BS. So, a big thank you to them. I'll have the information to their channel in my description. If you are enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you as a member of the Boneyard. Let's see what we're in for, shall we?
No, I can't. I don't understand. When am I going to be able to gift members? I don't understand how this works. Everyone can watch. Members can talk. And we'll see how it goes.
Keep in mind, this beach has literally nothing but time on her hands to perfect her channel and how to do things on YouTube. It was pretty eye-opening for me when I started my own channel, and there was a learning curve, don't get me wrong. And I sort of had to teach myself how to edit and all of that. And I also work full-time and have a family. So for the fact that she still doesn't know the basics of what to do on YouTube after 10 years, and this is literally her only source of income, and she does nothing else but rot on the couch, is infuriating to me. The amount of laziness and just complete lack of effort astounds me.
Maybe like once it hits the hour mark, if I have like anything left in me, I can turn it back on to like public, and we'll see what happens. Most of the things that Alexa says is not
A
true,
whole
and
hour.
most of the things says is not true. Turn it back
What
on
did
to
she
like
say about
public,
Alexis?
and we'll see what happens. Most of the things that Alexa says is not true, and most of the things.
Funny how, like, everybody in her life is always wrong but her and always makes stuff up. But the Ando person had asked, can you please talk about what Alexis said about you being abusive? Um, she doesn't really need to address that. We've seen it for ourselves. We saw how she treated Beck, so.
My mom posted a picture on Facebook, and I know there's some like creepos following her on there. I do want to start uploading like actual videos on YouTube soon. Like, oh my god, I've just needed like a break, you know? Your hair looks cute. Aw, look down so we can see.
No, it doesn't. It looks infantile, especially for someone that's vastly approaching 40 years old.
Yeah, it's just some butterfly clip type deals. So non-members can't send super chats either. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. I have no idea. It's definitely more like mature, and that's what she was aiming for, was more of like a mature. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. I wish my hair was
Talking about
straighter.
her mom's haircut.
Top fans right now is Katie Sloan, Stress Mess, and Fatal Bunny. Thank you guys. You guys are super sweet. Girly Pop, where you been? I don't know where I've been. I've been lost. I just realized I have toothpaste right here. You know, do you guys ever get, you know what? I'm actually gonna make a rule, Amberlynn. Brush your teeth naked. I used to.
You know, it's really difficult to look at yourself in the mirror before you're going to go on a camera for your audience members. Takes a lot of effort, I know.
Only brush my teeth like every single night when I would shower, and then I would have a separate toothbrush for like the mornings. And I realized while doing that, I prefer brushing my teeth in the shower. Like, because then you don't have to worry about it all dribble dabbling down like your face and all that.
The over-explaining for me just kind of proves that she's making this shit up, but
So,
like, who cares?
why aren't you posting? Did you already get a job? I have not already got a new job. I haven't been posting, so I just need like a little break type deal, but
Sorry for all the quick pauses, but since it's edited, there's so many things happening and I got a lot to say, okay, BBs? What kind of job does this wildebeest think that she's going to get? Other than a fetish model. Because I can't think of a single thing that she would be capable of doing, mentally and physically.
why don't you get the same haircut Momalyn has? It'd make you look 10 years younger. I don't know. I feel like it would make you look older, fatter. It's not my style.
Short hair with people with round faces just makes their face look rounder and fatter. It's literally, she's saying it with like the same inflection and everything.
10 years younger. I don't know. I feel like it would make you look older, fatter. It's not my style. I prefer the longer hair. That's just what I like. Am I ever going to show you guys my missing tooth? That's so funny. I can't. Maybe. Who knows? I've never really had troubles with my teeth per se, like nothing out of the ordinary. Here we go. I just want to let you guys know that my teeth are actually really healthy.
Tooth
I have dental issues
flashback.
just because my whole family has dental issues. Like almost every single person in my family has like fake teeth, and I'm just like I kind of low key like am jealous about it because I'm so tired of like all of these just teeth issues. So
I know it's a lot of maintenance to brush and floss and go to the dentist every 6 months. I know it's a lot for you.
a really big hole formed, and that is what I was dealing with. Bring back Buzzball Lynn. No, I don't drink anymore. I don't smoke anymore. I'm just a sober girly. I'm living the sober life.
I don't believe that for any amount of seconds. And I don't know how many of you have heard of transfer of addiction, but she obviously has a very addictive personality. I also think that that's one of the reasons that her mother goes to bingo, goes to the casinos. You know, it's a transfer of addiction from one thing to the other. Same with Amber. The vaping, the drinking, you know, the shopping. It's all just unresolved bull crap. It's all just her unresolved issues that she refuses to address. And I firmly believe that if she were to get weight loss surgery to where she no longer has her eating to cope, there's going to be something else then coming down the pipe as far as an addiction for her. And unfortunately, it's very common, you know, where these people are super morbidly obese. And I actually saw a story where the sister was talking about her sister that had passed away from alcoholism because she had been morbidly obese, lost the weight, and then basically switched to alcohol. So again, it's one of those things where I feel like you can only run from your problem for so long before it's going to catch up to you. So the fact that she's going to sit here and say, I don't drink, I don't smoke, okay, well, what are you doing then? Because you're not just somehow overnight changed. You didn't just somehow overnight change your entire personality and your addictive tendencies.
And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I would love to get high. I realized that like getting high actually, like, yeah, it feels good in the moment, but I get really depressed the next day, and I'm just like not in it to win it. So, no edibles either, Era. No, I'm absolutely sober. I'm thinking of taking a break from weed. Advice. Thank you for the super chat.
Maybe her new boo lives the sober lifestyle. Straight edge.
Advice. Just like do it. That's the only way that I was able to do it, was just like just do it. Like I had no like weaning off slowly or whatever it may be. Just like stop, you know? I know it could be hard because
You know, if only somebody could tell Amber that. Amber, how do you lose the weight? Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
it's something like some people rely on. Like I relied on it for a hot minute there. In Kentucky, it was a lot worse. I will say that. You wouldn't even believe. For those of us who don't stalk Mama Lynn, what does her new hair look like? Stop. Like up to here. She actually put more gray into her hair, and the reasoning for doing that was, but my mom's hair is like, yeah, up to here. She put more gray in it because she said when it grows out, it's just gonna look more natural. Yeah, and I think it looks really cute. I think it looks really cute when she has like, because she wears glasses sometimes, when she like puts her glasses back like this.
I don't think I've ever seen her chat moving this slowly. And yeah, Mama Lynn's hair looks great. I have no complaints. And of course, Amber's going to say, well, your stringy ass hair could use a major chop.
Like the hair looks so cute. I'm like, okay, pop off. Yeah, I will say, like, when I was at my heaviest smoking era, um, when I like first quit, like the first week I was getting like nauseous. I had like the loss of appetite. Like it just did not feel good. But those feelings like definitely go away. And yeah, it's
Loss of
hard, but like
appetite.
it's very
Find that hard to
doable and it's
believe.
very possible. So did you see ZM post a new video about you? I think he's coming back to Girl World. I did watch it. I don't have any opinions. I just think that people need to definitely do things that improve their mental health. If they notice like, oh, taking this out of my life makes me feel better, then I say keep it out of your life. Obviously, like doing my content wasn't making Zach happy. Andrew always says that my long hair makes me look matronly, and I'm not gonna lie about it. I don't even know what that word means.
I zoned out for a second in the comments. What the hell did she just say?
Always says that my long hair makes me look matronly, and I'm not gonna lie about it. I don't even know what that word
Who
means.
says that?
Ando always says that my long hair makes me look matronly, and I'm not gonna lie about it. I don't even know what that word means.
It's not a compliment. It basically means frumpy, which, sorry, but she's gonna look frumpy no matter what her hair looks like.
I've just needed time. And I'm also like, what do I film? What do I say? There's so much going on in my life that I don't want to talk about. But then the stuff
Oh my God, she just has so much going on, you guys. She's so busy. There's just so many activities she's going out and doing. She's definitely not just sitting in her house in the same spot, making the divot in her couch even bigger. You know, she's just really busy not losing weight.
that I do allow on my YouTube is like kind of boring. 2021 live stream era versus 2025 live stream era.
You are boring because you have no life. You have nothing to talk about. You don't do anything to enhance your ideas or brain. So, yeah, you're like talking to a parrot. No, you know what? That's insulting to a parrot. You're like talking to an AI bot that was programmed to have the mental capacity of a 12-year-old that is locked in a room all day, every day.
Um, this definitely is not a live stream era, so I can't say. They're saying you look like a middle-aged woman, which you don't. I don't think I look like one either, but I am a middle-aged woman, ain't I? I don't know. I'm fixing to be 35. That feels kind of
If you're lucky, this is your middle age, but I don't think that's in the cards.
old and crinkly. Girl, no, we're the same age. Are we? Okay, people, pop off. Literally, I feel so old. Like physically, I'm like, what is happening? Like the number 35 sounds so crazy because like in my brain, I feel like I'm literally 18. Have you heard about
Try 12, 11 or 12 mentally. That's where she's at. Someone in my chat, we were discussing Chantal earlier today, and we were saying how crazy it is that mentally these girls are, preteens. In reality, they're, 40, and then physically they're, 80. So, yeah.
I definitely feel like I'm 18.
Oh, yeah. Can you move around and do things that an 18-year-old can, Amber?
I don't think you can. But yeah, mentally you're about 11 or 12, we know.
GLP-1 tablets? Those are costing only $30 a month. I have not heard about the GLP-1s. Thank you for the super chat. You look so cute tonight, girl. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was gonna wear this yesterday, but like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a swollen girly right now, and oh my god, this toothpaste needs to go. Like, genuinely, I hate it.
She's a swollen girly because that's different than any other day of her life. Because any other day,
My lymphedema, my lipedema. Oh, this is why I'm not gaining weight. Oh, I'm retaining water.
why are you so swollen? Because of your lack of movement and poor diet choices? Wow. I wish you had a way to not have to deal with that. It seems inescapable.
Done. Never brushing my teeth with a shirt again. Do you regret Rain of Petals? Thank you, Elizabeth, for the super chat. I regret. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot that I regret. I regret sharing that story 100%.
Talking about the Casey situation, this ought to be good.
I should have just kept that shit to myself. You and Eric are a hoot. I wish you called him and talked on live. And
Oh, that's it? Just not saying that she didn't wish that she had brought that to the internet. No, she's saying she wished she didn't bring it to the internet. Not that she told that story about someone that was not true. Okay, gotcha.
that would be so fun. I swear to you, like when me and Eric lived together, like we could talk for hours and hours and like literally nonstop and go on every different tangent and topic and just like everything. And if podcasts were a thing back then, like yes, they were, but podcasts now are so much more popular. I'm telling you, me and him would have had a podcast so fucking quick about everything and anything. And I genuinely think that people would be entertained by it.
We would be entertained by it in the same way that we're entertained by two squirrels fighting over a nut and then falling into a well. Actually, no, that sounds horrible. I don't want squirrels to fall into a well. You know what I'm saying, though? It's like two dumbasses just cackling back and forth. The only time that Eric, in my opinion, was entertaining is when he was being shady towards Amber. That's his entertainment value. Other than that, they're both stunted idiots, so
I'm not even just like being cocky or what is it called? Honking my own horn? That is Trisha paid his baby name guesses. Thank you for the super chat.
Honking my own
And
horn.
I'm definitely thinking aquamarine. I could be wrong, but wait, I rec you asked about Vyvanse. It's changed the game for me with binging. Also curious, are you seeing or talking to anyone? Give us the goods. Thank you, Lauren, for the super chat. Vyvanse. I have been told about that.
You notice her little smile when she said, "Are you talking to anyone?"
I could be wrong, but wait, I rec you asked about Vyvanse. It's changed the game for me with binging. Also curious, are you seeing or talking to anyone? Give us the goods. Thank you, Lauren, for the super chat. Vyvanse. I have been told about that. Maybe I can look into it. I'm glad it's helped you, and I am not seeing or talking to anyone, but I am going to keep my boundaries of not talking about my love life. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we know. Yeah. I don't know why anybody bothers. It's the same with Chantal. Why do you bother giving these people any type of advice unless you're absolutely brand new to gorlworld? They're not going to do anything that they don't want to do. And Amber has already been on GLP-1s and stopped taking them basically because they were working. So
Why are certain words not letting me send super chats? I'm trying to send my story and ask for advice, but it's not letting me. I do have a lot of words blocked, so I don't know. This is awful. I hope your new live stream era flops. I've only been a member for a week.
let's see. What words do you think she has blocked? Rarity, for sure. Probably Tommy, feeder, cat, Beck. Let me know down below what other words you think she has blocked. I'm sure there's a lot. And how sad is that?
I feel so disrespected and ignored by you on the stream. So disappointing. Steve, I've talked to you, what, 2 weeks now in a row? I'm sorry. Jill said, girl, I truly feel like GLP-1s are your answer. I was watching an Ozempic vlog from 2 years ago when you were so much less inflamed and losing pounds. Oh my God, Jill, thank you so much for
Yeah, oh my God, it's almost like they were working. I've seen one of the general complaints about this is that she was ignoring her paying members and only addressing the super chats. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's Amber. She doesn't care about her members. She cares about the now and who's gonna pay that money, honey. Even though her members are obviously paying. So yeah, if I was a paying member, above and beyond all the other crap, the fact that you're gonna finally get a live from this heifer and then she's not even gonna address what you're saying to her in the chat and only go for the super chats, that's crazy.
super chat. I think of myself of, I was on semaglutide. It was literally like 12 months ago. I got down to 467 or something like that. I felt less inflamed. I looked better in my clothing. My face looked better. My breathing was better. My walking was better. My lipedema was better. My brain fog was better. My everything was better.
And then she started dating a feeder, so she stopped taking it.
But me and my mom were talking about it. My mom was even like, girl, you need to go back on that. She was like, girl, you need and it's just hard because like Zepbound is like so expensive and then it gets more expensive as it increases and it's just like a lot. And then like the whole semaglutide thing, like the price isn't bad and it definitely works and does its job. But also at the same time, it's like semaglutide is not FDA approved. I miss being inflamed, or I miss being uninflamed.
This bitch with the FDA approval, like, she buys makeup from like the dollar store and you're telling me that you're worried about this shit being FDA approved. The amount of chemicals that she puts in her body every day just from the diet sodas, all the junk food, the processed foods, the freezer foods, the fast foods, and she's worried about FDA approval. Okay, Amber. I mean, could you really honestly not come up with a better excuse other than you were dating a feeder and they didn't want you losing weight?
Oh, okay. Okay.
What is the saying? I don't know. Can you tell us what happened during that Halloween party in the basement? We all just had a really good time. I hosted it, so I came up with 10 different games, and like I love hosting, creating games and stuff like that. And every single one was like you can win money, and I don't know. It was so.
Who cares about the Halloween party? I want to know what happened with the party where supposedly she passed out and was all sloppy and ridiculous. That's the one we need to hear about.
Fun. Amber, like nothing you do is FFA approved. You know, it's not FFA, it's FDA. But you know what's crazy? Like I actually did some research and there are things that you wouldn't believe. There's so like makeup isn't FDA approved. Your health should give you anxiety. For
Oh my God. Who could have known that?
It's Food and Drug Administration. So what part of that
Do you think makeup? What part of those two things do you think makeup fits under? Food or drug? Okay.
Oh, and it does here and there, sometimes more times than others. Are you wanting to start the semaglutide again? Yeah, kind of. Doesn't that mean you pay people to show up for your Halloween party? Kind of sad. Well, there's this YouTuber named Remy Ashton, which her last name isn't Ashton anymore because she's married. She is very giving with gifts, money, etc., when she does parties and get-togethers and stuff like that. So is Gabby from Nikki and Gabby. When these people give money, gifts at parties and stuff like that, like everyone's like, oh my god, that's so sweet, like that's so her love language. But then when I do it, people say that it's me like paying people to show up for the Halloween party, and I just feel like it's just so ironic that like 3 people can do the exact same thing, but the fat girl is the one
You know what they say, comparison is the thief of joy.
that pays people to show up. Why do people speculate something happened at the Halloween party with Eric and Ricky? They're actually, so what's happening is they're speculating between a party that happened, because there was a few things that happened one time during like a party that I was hosting where all of my friends got together and stuff, and it wasn't the Halloween party, but it was just like a party that was just like kind of hectic and fun. And
Yeah, this is the one I'm talking about. There was some shit that went down. They acted all weird about it. That's the one we want to know. And I'm trying to remember if Beck or Destiny shed some light on the situation where they basically said that she was all super drunk and sloppy and crazy and like barfing everywhere, but I could be wrong. Don't trust my memory.
a lot of people have been speculating about that from the end of time. Would you sleep with Cupcake if you could? I don't know who that is. Sounds familiar, kind of. Thank you for the super chat. So no. So yeah. Do you think eating pasta is a good idea? Eat something healthier to save your life. So it's not the pasta that's gonna kill me. It's definitely not the carbs that's gonna kill me. It's the amount that I eat. Or
She knows. Don't you know she is the master of nutrition? She can know the calories just by looking at something, even though, fitness gurus and people that are extremely healthy and fit still measure their meal every single day because it's extremely easy to underestimate. But not Amber. She knows, guys. She knows what to eat. She knows nutrition better than all of us put together. So.
this live stream, so I'm telling you, if it would have been one of my last live streams, like you guys would have seen me crying and having the anxieties, and I would have been having panic attacks. Like literally, I was in such like a. But long story short, like the Zoloft was doing so amazing, and then everything was just like going crazy, like hitting the fan online again, and I was finally having anxiety again, and it was scaring me because it's like the Zoloft was finally calming me because I've been in fight or flight for my whole life, and it just felt so horrible. But I'm finally getting out of that. Are you manic? No, I'm not. Oh my god, your mama, hello.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? Always calling me out online.
Ew.
That don't mean that you're gay, Raven. I don't mind. We'll make that money, money, money. That money, money, money. Cause you know what it is.
But I'm on Zepbound currently.
What the hell did I just witness? And I can't stand Yo Mama, so ew.
And if you get it through Lily Direct, the manufacturer's pharmacy, it's the same price for all the doses. So I talked to my doctor about that. And my doctor was so confused because he was like, I've never heard of, sorry, my, not me itching my actual eyeball right now. My doctor was like, I've never heard of Lily Direct. And I was like, oh, well, can you look into it? And so he looked into it and he's like, I don't understand how to do it. Like, even he doesn't understand how to do it. So my doctor did give me, I didn't even say this part in my update, did I? He gave me a weight loss clinic's number. So he was like, I highly recommend, they're really good. Da, da, da. So I need to definitely talk to them. Oh my god.
She hasn't done it yet, though, because as we've already covered, she's extremely busy.
So anybody that's in her chat right now trying to be like,
just save your breath. Same with Chantal. Save it, BBs, for someone that actually matters and someone that will actually heed your advice, because these two heifers, they know better than anybody. They're not going to listen. If anything, you tell them something, they're going to do the opposite.
Okay, so yesterday at bingo, like I've always known my mom is not much of like a drinker type deal. Finally, like processed in my brain, my mom does not drink liquid at all through the day. Okay, so she explained to me. She goes, I have, a couple coffees throughout the day, and then I drink a soda right before I go to bed. And she was like, that's all. And I was like, Mom, what?
Who are you to talk to anybody about their liquid intake, miss?
my goal for the day is 40 ounces.
Who openly admitted to only drinking diet soda throughout the day? Like, Please, just have a seat, will you? Miss 500 plus pounds drinking barely 40 ounces of water a
I
day.
whipped out my phone so fast, went to the Amazon.com app, and I said, Mom, pick out an Owala water bottle right now. Which color do you want? I'm gonna order it. And I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you how to drink water. I'm gonna teach you what changed my life because
Amber teaching anybody anything is an affront to humanity.
oh no, Rarity's ghost. Don't talk to me like that, please. Please, please, please. Can you just be nice?
Ooh, okay. So somebody in her chat named Rarity's Ghost super chatted and said, "You got rid of me for a girl that calls you a rebound." Ooh, I know that burned her ass to read that.
Hold on a second. I forgot to do something to this live stream. I just realized something that I forgot to do. Give me a minute. Oh,
Look. Oh my gosh. Here we go. So somebody super chatted, "Have you ever apologized to the Narc Alert for the sympathy bone comment?" And the inspiration for my channel name was born. Her sympathy bone. Wow. Can't wait to see what she
yeah, I
says.
did do it.
If she even acknowledges
Never mind.
it.
I'm done. Okay. All right. Leo. Oh my God. Is that like the real Leo? Stop. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I stopped watching you. There was a minute where I watched.
Nope, she
I was
didn't.
watching your videos for like a minute. I'm not gonna lie, because I genuinely like your personality. I'm not gonna fib. But then you were like angry for a while, and I was like, why is he angry? Is it work? Is it like life? Or is it me? And I couldn't deal with it anymore. But I don't really watch many reaction channels anyway. Like the only one that I'm still subscribed to.
Somebody super chatted and said, "Maybe you should go outside and explore a little too hard." Yeah. Yeah. Better her than Rarity, for sure.
Obviously, Yo Mama, but that like genuinely does not count. Look how cute. 9 3/4. If you guys know Harry Potter, then you know, if you know what I'm saying.
This is platform 9 3/4.
So I'm just wearing a black dress with my grip.
Yeah, her whole Harry Potter era was just mirroring Beck and their interests. Like, she had never even read the books, so.
Gryffindor sweater. Who am I subscribed to? I'm still subscribed to Zach because he doesn't talk about me anymore. So I don't know. It feels better. It feels good. I don't know. It's just I can't watch things that don't make me feel good. It just doesn't make sense because why am I gonna sit there and like watch things that make me feel bad? It's just not gonna happen. It's a weird energy to me. But I think that's a good thing. That means that I'm
Some of these comments in the chat are wild.
thinking with my brain and I'm trying to choose things that are good for me. You know, thousands of cats go missing every single day, and it's not on purpose, and it's something that I have to live with for the rest of my life. I still love every day. Like God, I wish I want to do a live stream with my mom, genuinely. So you guys can ask her like the tea of it all. I talk about Rarity every single time I see.
How would your mom know? And she's enabling to you anyway, so her mom's just gonna go with whatever she says. The whole Rarity thing, I know Tommy came out and basically kind of insinuated that Amber let Rarity out in order to stay. She said, this coming from the person that lost their cat the day that I asked her to leave. I don't know. First of all, I don't trust Tommy, Emily. I think they're a skeevy person, so don't necessarily trust what they have to say. Obviously, you can't trust what Amber says, and would I put it past Amber to do that? Absolutely not. I don't think she values anyone or anything other than herself. Everything is transactional for her. It's, what her mother is providing to her and the things that she can do for her with the animals. Say with Chantal, it's not about taking care of her animals and treating them well. It's about the emotional support that her animals provide to her. So would she use Rarity in a pawn? Absolutely. I think that's true. Do I know that for a fact? Obviously not. But the fact that she's had 2 cats now mysteriously escape, and there was possible motives behind those cats getting out. Like with Destiny, she wanted to get a different cat, so suddenly Destiny's cat's gone and she's got Wasabi a couple days later. Now with Emily, oh well, my cat, got out, I can't leave just yet. So who knows? It's disgusting either way. She never should have taken those animals with her. So bottom line, it's still Amber's fault, whether or not Rarity was purposely let out or not. So she's freaking gross.
My mom, I talk about Rarity constant, and I'm sure it's like annoying as fuck. But
and I hope it haunts you every single day for the rest of your short, miserable life.
It was everything to me. And I've always said that, like, I want a piece of my pets forever. So I've always said that, like, I want to get my pets cremated, or, I just want something that where they're with me forever. And losing Rarity, and like you guys saw how much, like, we were glued to the hip. And
not really at all, I wouldn't say. And like someone in her chat is pointing out, she didn't even bother to get them microchipped. You're literally taking them states away. And I mean, who's to say they wouldn't get out where she stopped at a gas station or something on the road trip? You know what I mean? There was just so many things that she overlooked because her only focus was what she wanted. Just putting an animal in the car for 19 hours is crazy to me. Like, why would you do that? It was so unnecessary.
It's something that I have to live with forever, because I will choose my pets over any single person in this whole entire world. And I'm just going to say that.
That's not true at all. Was it when she was about to move in with Beck that she gave the cats away to Rafe? So, okay. Yep, you're a great pet mom. It's these situations where I just thank all of the elements of the earth that this garbage human being was never able to conceive a child. Let's just be thankful for that.
So, are you wanting to start using semaglutide again at some point? I'm wanting to start using something. The only thing that I feel like, my sleep has gotten a little worse, which my doctor said that might happen. So my sleep has gotten a little bit worse. My sleeping schedule, I am complete night owl. I'm complete night shift. Like, the heat intolerance is not okay. Like, talk about almost having a heat stroke, like, multiple times. Like, it's just so freaking hot. It's almost miserable. I really, truly don't want to get into this whole thing because I have promised myself, it's almost miserable. I really, truly don't want to get into this whole thing because I have promised myself that I wouldn't, and I have to stick to my guns. So I just want to make it known right now. If anyone sends me a super chat that makes me feel uncomfortable, I appreciate your.
Yeah, there's people calling her out, basically saying, nah, you wanted to stay longer in Wisconsin. You literally chose someone else over your fur babies. Yeah, call her out. Call this freaking heifer out. I wouldn't be paying her money, but yeah. And of course, she's just, I'm not going to address, because you have no excuse.
Super chat so much. If I do not respond to it, talk to your bank, figure out a way to get your money back if you so wish. But I need to keep my sanity here. I really do. So, where's Window? Are we about to do a confession time? Okay. I have one person blocked, and it's Window. I noticed that they were a troll, and I think it hurt a lot, actually, because, like, she would message me, call me her sister and like this and that. Kyla, thank you so much for the super chat. And then I started feeling like if I wasn't doing exactly what they wanted me to do, they were like kind of rude. Window was a troll, but also funny. And what did they want you to do? So I love the troll. I love the funny, but I hate the fake. And what did they want me to do? They wanted me to abide by their, like, the titles that they wanted and what I talked about in my live streams and when I would live stream. And I don't know, it made me feel uncomfortable. Tell us the Nikocado Avocado lore. Okay, so I watched him for the longest, and I was like, this is one of the most sweetest guys I've ever seen. And then I was like, oh my God, he's gay. And I was like, oh my God, me too. And I don't remember how.
Oh my God, I'm gay.
We started talking. I genuinely cannot remember. And like, he would ask me, do you want to collab and this and that? So I would always tell him, I do, but not yet. We talked about random things. He was talking to me one time about how some guy was coming over and they were going to hook up, but they didn't. I don't know. And that he moved into this like really tall, really nice apartment, but he was telling me on the low, he was like, this is just an Airbnb and I'm just staying here for a little bit, And then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but he switched. He started like making like subtle like jokes about me. He started riding a scooter in Walmart, and
I have places to be. Hurry up.
The only place you have.
Oh, Amber. Let's explain it to her like she's 5.
He was never your friend, and he saw an opportunity to make content. And that's why he wanted to collab, because he wanted to make content. He doesn't care about you as a person. Okay, hope that helps.
To be is the gym.
Hurry up. These creepers.
and then it was when it was around the cancer era. He did this like crab mukbang, and
You're literally the biggest troll on YouTube.
No, I'm not.
I can't think of a bigger troll.
I'm not that big.
Big? Are you calling me big? You guys know zodiacs. Crab is Cancer, Cancer is crab, right? And he like darkened his knuckles, and he started saying everyone can read through the lines. He was saying that I was lying about Cancer, but
So what if I, said something that might be trolling, but no one would
The
dare
dark
question
knuckles.
if it's a troll? Something. Maybe something hypothetical, maybe possibility.
Like something taboo.
Something taboo, a subject you never want to talk about. Or question.
I mean, really, is the crab really aiming at her? Like, come on. That might be a little far-fetched. Unless he specifically said that, but come on.
The validity of?
Because it might be offensive.
Well,
Like talking about your hoarding addiction.
yes, something like that.
hurt my feelings so fucking bad. Like genuinely so bad. And that was when his trolling just got way worse. He would say things like how his dietitian's name was Amber, and
So if you all don't know, I have a dietitian. Her name is Amber. You can look her up. She's very famous. Her last name is Camila.
The name on the bag literally says Amber.
With an H at the end. I think it's Italian. Anyways, I hired her because my last dietitian kept getting me all confused. And I'm trying to heal these 3 ribs. I need nutritious treats.
I texted him and I wanted to have like a real personal conversation. But I wanted to know like on a personal level that he still liked me, because I thought we were like low-key friends a little bit.
Do you still like me, Nick? She's so pathetic, I swear to God.
He literally texted me back and he was like, "Who's this?" And I was like, "Oh, we're gonna play that game." And I was like, "Isn't this Nick?" He lied and said no. And I know he was lying, like I'm not like an idioso. Like
Yeah, you are an idioso because you probably should have just taken the hint and like stopped talking, but of course she probably was like blowing up his phone.
I don't know. And that's the last time that we had any correspondence.
Now I'm gonna really challenge myself. I can feel the weight gain most between my legs. It just came out of nowhere. I'm gonna challenge myself and walk to that tree. Let's go to that tree and come back.
Like there's things that he's done that I do not agree with. Like him and Orlin like constantly like role playing domestic violence, like to me is like so distasteful as someone who like has experienced that, but also like witnessed my parents like witnessed my dad like just beating my mom as a little girl,
My precious scooter!
Oh my God. I don't watch Nikocado, so a lot of these clips I've never seen before. I saw the one though where he was like in the store acting like he was her, but I'm not going to say that whether I agree with what he's doing or not, but he obviously has a much more successful YouTube channel and people watch him. So for her to sit there and be like, just shut up. He doesn't really need your opinion. He's going to do what he's always done and he's making that money. So for Amber to have her butt hurt because Nikocado slighted her, like I said, he was using you for content, and after you didn't go along with what he wanted, he did what he always does. So why she even finds offense in this is... it's beyond me. That's all I know.
Scooter! My precious scooter!
Make fun of me being in a scooter, fine, even though it's slightly ableist, but the cancer thing just shouldn't have been part of it, Like I would totally forgive like the scooter, the dark knuckles, but the cancer is the part that really was like, whoa. So did you do something to make him turn on you? No, Catherine. See, that's the thing. So I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Like, Maybe he
Sounds
was
like
just
you
over
guys
it.
really had a
I don't know. A
meaningful
part of me felt like maybe
relationship.
he was just like upset because like I kept saying like, yeah, we can collab, but like I'm not ready. But like I said, I didn't even want the four walls of my bedroom to see me. I might open the chat. Here we go. Okay. I need you to calm down, folks. Don't be
Oh shoot,
hecticana
here
about
we
it all.
go.
I think okay.
God, she's just soaking this in, isn't she? Same with Foodie. It doesn't matter if it's negative attention or not. They just love attention.
Said free Fatal Bunny. It's you. Hi. Activate slow mode. I'm good.
Starting with the
Amberlynn, there's no
tomatoes.
scams. I make sure to be as transparent as possible.
Trying to pause just so I can see some of the comments.
Oh my god, in capital letters. Okay.
You look bigger, doo-doo, feces. Imagine having the same job for over 10 years and still not knowing how to do the basic things. Yep, that's
Listen,
exactly
I
what
saw
I
everything
said.
just like, but I saw in capital letters, stop dating feeders. You guys listen. Window, listen. Window done fucked up. I mean, I can unblock Window right now. Should I unblock Window? Press 1 if I should. I'll unblock Window. I highly doubt Window's even here. Window's probably like, fuck this bitch. Fuck this bitch. I'm like, there we go. Window, if you're here, I'm so sorry, but you made me sad. So I silenced you. I dehumanized you. No, oh, Window, there you are. Okay, we did have a discussion. Listen, you were mean to me and you hurt my feelings. When I end my streams, people stay and they like chat. And Window, like you stayed after I was like having my like anxiety. And I don't know, you just see, all you said was, see ya. Well, I had a panic attack and I was like, I don't like you anymore.
Again, if people aren't completely catering to her, kissing her ass, she doesn't like you anymore. Like that to me speaks volumes. Like she didn't like this person because they said bye. Because they weren't being like, Amber, are you okay? Oh my gosh, I'm here for you. Why don't you video call me? I'm going to send you some baked goods.
Sorry, that sounds horrible. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I enjoyed this. So it was good vibes. I mean, yeah, people try to troll, people try to be hecticana, if you will. But I don't know. I'm okay.
Wow. All right. Well, that was something. It was Amber in her pure essence. So obviously we haven't missed much with her being gone for a couple weeks, but again, a big thank you to Bottle. I know I could have done it, but I'd rather not have to sit through their unedited stream. So thank you to them. Thank you to all my channel members. I want to give a special shout out to my member Sherry. She's definitely been a top Ragebone member here. Always in the comments. One of my first members. She's always putting in merch orders. So a big thank you, Sherry. And a big thank you to you, each and every one of you, for watching, commenting, subscribing. I so appreciate your support of my teeny tiny channel. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.